Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming to our North Forsyth High School Marine Corps Junior Reserve Officer Training Corps celebration of the 241st birthday of the United States Corps of Marines and our commemoration of Veterans Day. Marching on the field is Cadet Sergeant Major Kemper Bramblett. He is a senior and is the ranking enlisted cadet in the Raider Battalion. Advancing onto the field this evening are the cadets of North Springs Army JROTC Honor Platoon. They are drilled this evening by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Cheyenne Lallenborg. Following the North Springs unit are the cadets of North Forsyth Alpha Company. This company is drilled by Cadet First Sergeant Isaiah Sanders. As the companies march on the field, the first sergeants will order their guides to post to the appropriate location on the field for their companies. Following Alpha Company are the cadets of Bravo Company. Bravo Company is led by Cadet First Sergeant Brandon McCracken. Charlie Company is led this evening by Cadet First Sergeant Spencer Dooley. The Duluth High School Navy JROTC Honor Platoon is led by Cadet Lieutenant Commander Keon White. The last unit this evening are the cadets of Cherokee County High School Air Force JROTC Honor Flight. These cadets are led by Cadet Colonel Dawson Harlow. The Raider Battalion Sergeant Major has ordered the first sergeants and unit commanders to align their units and then to report their strength. After ensuring that all is in order, he will present the command to the North Forsyth Cadet Battalion Commander.
Company all press down for sir. Very well. Sir, Charlie Company, all present and accounted for, sir. Very well. Sir, Duluth High School, MCJROTC, all present and accounted for, sir. Very well. Sir, Squadron, all present and or accounted for. Very well.
After taking charge of the battalion, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Garcia will order the color guard to present our nation's colors. Please rise as our colors are marched onto the field and remain standing until the colors are posted.
Draw! North! March on the color!
The color guard sergeant this evening is Cadet First Lieutenant Brandon Floody. The Army colors are carried by Cadet Colonel Max Friedman. The Marine colors are carried by Cadet Sergeants Devin Schaefel. The Navy colors are carried by Cadet Petty Officer First Class Lauren The Air Force colors are carried by Cadet Captain Walker Susby. The riflemen are Cadet Sergeant Brandon Burrell and Cadet Gunnery Sergeant Leah Witt. Please be seated. Marching onto the field is our cadet detail. Honoring tradition is the largest part of the heritage of the Naval Service. And presenting the birthday cake is highly important to our Corps' heritage. The detail is led by Cadet Master Sergeant Erica Haney. She is assisted by Cadet Staff Sergeant Ruth Ann Gozy and Cadet Lance Corporal Logan Young. Received the first pieces of birthday cake. Recognizing the importance of youth and experience and symbolizing the sharing of knowledge and the execution of duties. Tonight, our youngest Marine cadet is Cadet Private First Class Jacqueline Palmer. She is a freshman and in her first semester of JROTC. Representing the oldest Marine this evening is Staff Sergeant Johnny Verdon. He enlisted in the Marines in 1964 and served until 1968, having served for 19 months in the Republic of Vietnam with the Force Service Support Group in Phu. He was awarded the Navy Achievement Medal with a V for Combat Distinction and Good Conduct Medals and the Vietnam Service Medal. Our Corps of Marines has succeeded for the past 241 years because of its close affiliation with the most powerful Navy in the world, the United States Navy. The Navy Marine Corps team is perhaps symbolized by the words of Admiral James Stark, as entitled, "Why I Love the Marine Corps."
The first reason I like Marines: they set high standards for themselves and those around them, and will accept nothing less. I like the way Marines march. I like the way Marines do their basic training, whether it's Quantico, Paris Island, or San Diego. I like the idea that Marines cultivate an ethos conducive of producing hard people in a soft age. I like the fact that Marines stay in shape. I like the fact that the Marines have only one boss, the Commandant, and I like the directness of the Commandant. I like the fact that Marines are stubborn. I like the way Marines obey orders. I like the way Marines make the most of the press. I like the wholehearted professionalism of the Marines. It occurred to me that the services could be characterized by different breeds of dogs. The Air Force reminded me of a French poodle. The poodle always looks perfect, sometimes a bit pampered, and always travels first class. But don't ever forget that the poodle was bred as a hunting dog, and in a fight, it's very dangerous. The Army is kind of like a St. Bernard. It's big and heavy, and sometimes a bit clumsy, but it's very powerful and has lots of stamina. So you want it for the long haul. The Navy, God bless us, is a golden retriever. They're good-natured and great around the house. Kids love them. Sometimes their hair is a bit long. They go wandering off for long periods of time, and they love the water. Marines I see as two breeds, Rottweilers or Dobermans, because Marines come in two varieties, big and mean or skinny and mean. They're aggressive on the attack and tenacious on defense. They've got really short hair and they always go for the throat. That sounds like a Marine to me. So what I really like about Marines is that first to fight isn't just a motto, it's a way of life. From the day they were formed at Tun Tavern 241 years ago, Marines have distinguished themselves on battlefields around the world. From the fighting tops of the Bahami Richard to the sands of the Barbary Coast. From the swamps of New Orleans to the halls of Montezuma. From Belleau Wood to the Argonne Forest, to Guadalcanal and Iwo Jima and Okinawa and Incheon and the Chosin Reservoir and Hue City and Quang Tri and Dong Ha and Beirut and Grenada and Panama and Somalia and Bosnia and 1,000 unnamed battlefields in godforsaken corners of the globe. Marines have distinguished themselves by their bravery and stubbornness and aggressive spirit and sacrifice and love of country and loyalty to one another. They've done it for you and me and this country we all love so dearly. They ask for nothing more than the honor of being a United States Marine. That's why I like Marines. Admiral Richard Day Stark, United States Navy, President of the Naval War College.
Although we are only 14 weeks into the 2016-2017 school year, several North Forsyth cadets have distinguished themselves academically and within the JROTC curriculum to such an extent that their merits are worthy of special recognition. This evening, they will be promoted meritoriously to the next highest grade.
Following today, report to your battalion commander. Cadet Palmer, Cadet Campbell, Cadet Quick, Cadet Gasway, Cadet Thompson, Cadet Burris, Cadet Hirschberger, Cadet Zinn, Cadet Hank, Cadet John Taylor, Cadet Weddington, and Cadet Cruz.
These cadets have consistently surpassed their peers in JROTC, school commitment, and academic endeavors. Please congratulate these cadets for their achievements.
Castro, Cadet Castillo, and Cadet Brittany Smith.
Our cadets have also exceeded in physical fitness. Late last spring, they participated in the Marine Corps Youth Fitness Test. Our female team placed second in the Southeast and fourth in the nation. Cadet Lieutenant Smith had the highest female score in the region. Our male team placed first in both the Southeast and in the nation, with our Raiders having the three highest scores in the Southeast. Cadet Matt Borders, class of 2016, had the highest score in the region and in the nation. Our North Forsyth MCJROTC program has been selected as National Naval Honor School for the 11th consecutive year. This distinction is only bestowed upon the top 20% of all Naval and Marine Corps JROTC programs nationwide. Would all the cadets who played a role in last year's accomplishments please take a step forward? Please return to your positions. This evening, Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Garcia will be presented the Naval Honor School Award and the Team Fitness plaques to Mr. Cheney, our principal, in the hope that he can temporarily find an appropriate location at the main building display case to acknowledge his JROTC unit's latest accomplishments. Outstanding Marine JROTC units are just not a matter of luck. Cadets are led to success by their seniors. This evening, on behalf of the Legion of Valor organization, Major Kelly, our senior instructor, will present the Legion of Valor Bronze Medal to Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Brian Garcia. The Legion of Valor Bronze Medal is the highest award that can be bestowed upon an individual cadet. Within the Marine JROTC, 257 units nationwide, only 3 other such medals will be awarded this year. This medal is presented in recognition of Cadet Garcia's outstanding leadership, academic achievements, school involvement, and his concerns for the community. Please join us in recognizing Cadet Garcia's achievement.
Battalion! All tanks, tank! Battalion! Pass and review!
The Raider Battalion will now pass in review. Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Garcia, will be joined in the reviewing area. The assembled cadets will be reviewing the assembled cadets by our distinguished guests.
Okay, company! Right! Back! Onward! Nine! Eight!
Battalion Executive Officer, Cadet Major Abby Hacker, is leading the North Forsyth Battalion staff and subordinate commanders. The Battalion Adjutant is Cadet Captain Jessica Willis. Her Chief is Cadet Jasmine Roscoe. The Operations Officer is Cadet Captain Donovan Robarn. His Chief is Cadet Staff Sergeant Madison Collins. The Logistics Officer is Cadet Ethan Randall. And his Chief is Cadet Gunnery Sergeant Jeremy Mathers. The Computers Officer is Cadet Lieutenant Tessa Bacon. Her Chief is Cadet Gunnery Sergeant Caleb Waddell. The Drill Team Commander is Cadet Captain Jacob Jewett. And the Raider Team Commanders are Cadet Captain Brittany Smith. The North Springs Army JROTC Honor Platoon is led this evening by Cadet Colonel Shane Lalenthorpe. Our guide on bearer is Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Armando Bowman. The North Forsyth Alpha Company is commanded by Cadet Captain Dylan Genetempo. The company guidon is carried by Cadet PFC Hunter Orth. The platoon commander are Cadet Dana Short and Alexander Pawlowski. Bravo Company is commanded by Cadet Captain Connor Tennies. The company guidon bearer is Cadet Sergeant Drake Cresswell. The platoon commanders are Cadet Lieutenants William Ellis and Joseph Hoppy. The Charlie Company commander is Cadet Captain William Murray. The guidon bearer is Cadet Private First Class Ryan Hennessy. The platoon commanders are Cadet Lieutenant Haley Ayers and Ben Bramblett. The Duluth High School Navy JROTC Honor Platoon is led by Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Keon White and his guidon bearer, Cadet Chief Petty Officer Adam Burton. The Cherokee High School Air Force JROTC Honor Platoon is led by Cadet Colonel Darren Harrow. The guidon bearer is Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Cody Strucht.
Battalion! Call ready! Rest!
Please be seated. Tomorrow marks the 98th anniversary of the end of World War I. However, Veterans Day is much more than just the end of the war to end all wars. It is a time to pause and reflect upon all veterans, those who have served in times of conflict, as well as those who have wore the uniform during times of peace. We are proud of the North Forsyth High School to have educators who have also worn the uniforms of our country. We would like to recognize the following faculty members for their service. John Brock, Specialist, United States Army. Mr. Jim Hill, Sergeant, United States Army. Mr. Tim Kieser, Staff Sergeant, United States Army. Master Gunnery Sergeant Randy Merritt, United States Marine Corps, retired. Gunnery Sergeant Jack R. Snook, United States Marine Corps, retired. Major Charles E. M. Kelly, Jr., United States Marine Corps, retired. Miss Lisa Carpenter, Seaman, United States Navy. Miss Laura Popso, Lieutenant, United States Navy. Mr. Eric Hendrick, Senior Airman, United States Air Force. Miss Walker Dean Scott Short, United States Staff Sergeant, United States Air Force.
Following cadets, report to the battalion commander. Cadet Chief Petty Officer Jerome Martinez. Cadet Sergeant Timothy Foster. Cadet Lieutenant Adam Halowowski. Cadet Captain Jessica Willis. Cadet Sergeant Richard Nabel. Cadet Captain William Taylor. And Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Diana Lepore.
It is said that freedom is not free, and that we must remain vigilant if we are to keep our freedoms. With this thought in mind, these graduating seniors have been found mentally, morally, and physically capable of serving our nation. They have already enlisted into the military. Following graduation, they report to recruit training and begin the next phase of their lives. Cadets Pawlowski and Lalenpur have enlisted into the Georgia National Guard and have completed basic training in August. They are already soldiers. Cadet Willis has joined the most powerful Navy in the world, will be aviation mechanist mate. And Cadet Mirandez, Fosty, Taylor, and Nabel have joined our Corps of Marines. Please congratulate them for their decisions to become members of America's Warrior Peacekeeping Team. We would like to recognize all 5 of our military service veterans and the family of veterans. Please rise as your service songs are played.
United States Army, the United States Navy, the United States Coast Guard, the United States Air Force, the United States Marine Corps,
The cadets advancing onto the field this evening, Cadet Aurora Thompson, Javen Hogan, and Yuki Webby, are representing the fallen veterans, those who made the supreme sacrifice for our nation.
Battalion! Present! On!
please be seated.
Order! On!
For 14 weeks, the Forsyth companies have been competing for the title of Honor Company. Such variables as academic accomplishment, unit participation, general military knowledge, physical fitness, and demonstration of leadership were considered in arriving at the decision for the semester's Honor Company. And the Honor Company for the fall semester 2016 is Charlie Company.
Retire the colors!
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise and remain standing as our colors are retired for the evening. Our flag detail on the hill are retiring the colors from Raider Valley for the last time in 2016.
Battalion! Present! On! Battalion! Order! On! Observation. Report.
The Cadet Battalion Commander is now returning command to the Battalion Sergeants Major and ordering his officers and staff and our gas units from the field.
Officer, return. North. Officer, right. Hey. Officer, forward. Right.
Palm left. March. Left. 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 Right. Left. 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 Right. Palm left. March. Left. 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 Right. 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 Left. 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 Right.
Please be seated.
First Sergeant, take charge of the company and carry out Wednesday.
Aye, sir.
We would like to thank you for coming this evening to celebrate the 241st birthday of America's Corps of Marines and the commemoration of Veterans Day. Please join us for birthday cake at the concession stand. Long live the United States and success to our military. Semper Fidelis.